so weird. If you have a Mark IV Jetta or a Golf or a Beetle, I'm willing to bet two things about you. First thing, you're probably slightly above average intelligence because clearly. And second, I'm willing to bet you got some suspension clunks because I got some suspension clunks. He's got some suspension clunks. And that's probably why you're here. So today we're going to do some trailing arm bushings. Alright, here we got some of these trailing arm bushings we got. I'll put the part number on screen so you can get them. And these are polyurethanes. These are a lot stiffer than the stock ones, which I have right here. I can move this guy with just my hand.
We just did those on my car.
Yeah, we just did these like literally just now. So we're gonna do them on my car, and we're gonna show you how. So let's get to it. Here's how we stand as of right now. This is the trailing arm right here. We're going to be changing that bushing right there and that bushing right there. You can see in there a little bit, the bushings are definitely crusty. I can't really tell very much right now though what's going on. So let me give these a little jiggle, see how much play they've got, and I'm going to get to pulling it apart. Barely touching it. I don't know if you can see that, but it is moving, and I'm not even putting very much pressure on that. So, all right, let's get to pulling this thing apart. Now, if you don't have a screw jack like this, a regular floor jack will do. A jack stand would be good. Anything really just to hold this up, because you have to drop this cross member right here. Next problem we've got is these brake lines right here. Carl, can you point to them? We got to cut?
No, we gotta cut this bracket, not the brake line.
This bracket doesn't allow for the brake line to come out without disconnecting the brake line. And I don't want to bleed the brakes. So the proper OEM Volkswagen way would be remove that brake line and re-bleed it, but
we're not doing that.
I ain't doing all that. There's a little clip on top, and then he's just going to cut a little slip in the side so we can pop it out. Check out this homemade exhaust though. I ain't gonna lie, this thing's holding up well after like 3 years now.
Yeah, for real.
Pie cuts? I thought I'd for sure have a crack by now. Obviously be extremely careful doing this by the gas tank, and also be extremely careful not to cut your brake lines. I think that should be obvious though.
Yeah.
I ain't saying this is really the right way to do it, but this is how we're doing it, and it's gonna work. I know it wants to come out, just like you.
How did you know? Is it that obvious?
You gotta pop the parking brake loose too. Just the cable, you don't gotta pull it out.
Gee, they're not really designed.
Yeah, yours is super rusty too.
My car definitely came from the north.
Alright.
Now, we drop the whole thing.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna go ahead and remove these bolts right here on the side, on both sides. This will pop out, and then the whole cross member will come down. There it goes. Now this one Alright guys, this bolt won't come out because the gas can's in the way, so we're going to drop this whole bracket right here while holding it on. Whoa, I didn't expect it to come out that easy. Pretty tough. God damn it. There it is. Oh, look at that bushing, boy. Alright. We got the crossmember dropped down, and you can see a lot better how bad these bushings are. And that is a good sign, because that means these new ones we're putting in, they're going to make a really, really, really big difference in the way the car drives, because you can feel a lot of slop in the rear end on this car. So. Now, these things are actually really tough to get out of here. We don't really have a press available, so I'm going to cut the bushing with a Sawzall and get it out that way. Alright, so once you have cut this middle part out of the bushing right here like I just did, you're likely going to end up in a situation, You're likely going to end up in this same situation right here where the outside of the bushing is still in the trailing arm but the inside isn't and you can't push it out. Now, these bushings have a, I don't know if it's plastic or whatever it is, but it has a coating around the edge. If you get to this point right here, all you got to do is cut with a Sawzall or whatever you're using to cut through that plastic bit, and it'll pop up like that, or it'll come loose. You just want to be careful to cut through that and not into your trailing arm. With that plastic cut, like this, it should pop straight out with a little bit of
just a little bit. Your car's a little rusty.
Yeah.
Break it.
Yeah, it's gonna break. Yeah, there you go. Now it comes out. Alright, the bushings came with some grease, so let's grease this baby up. You got a nice layer of grease on there. You want to grease any pivoting surfaces on the bushing, so we're going to grease this outside where that hose is going to pivot. And just for ease of install, I'm just going to put a little bit of grease on the outside. Just a tiny bit, you don't want too much. So these bushings are actually directional. It does matter what side they go on. This side with the groove is going to go on the outside. Boom! Boom! And there we go. I didn't take a before picture. Now the bushings are in, we pretty much just got to do everything but in a reverse order. For putting the cross member back up, I wish I could tell you there's a secret to doing it, but you kind of just got to lift it up and wrestle it until it goes in there. So that's what we're about to get up to. We're going to put it back together and then go drive this thing. I think mine's just about to go in, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, now we gotta pull this crap back together. Pop all the brake lines back onto the cross member. Right there. It's the same thing that happened in mine. All right, feeling good. Got everything put on, looks really, really good. And our brand new bushings. See how this thing drives.
Hopefully good.
I'm feeling solid about it. It's feeling pretty good. Go to the bridge real quick. Take it for a little drive. Little swerve check.
Oh, jeez. Sorry, brother.
Let's get it up to some speed. I don't feel any clunk and I don't feel any weirdness. Feel good.
Nice. Big upgrade.
Feeling really good. I've had this clunk. I think it's probably clunked since I've had the car. I've had it for like years. First it was the front, and then I fixed the front, and now it's the back. Or
You
what?
fixed the back.
Yeah, now I fixed the back.
Nice. Mission success.
Mission
accomplished. I like this corner. There's like not a lot of body roll. It feels planted.
It took that so well.
It did. It felt
Took that
so
so
planted.
well. Yep, hit another little. Even over that bump, it didn't even care.
Damn. That's such an improvement.
I think that's gonna do it for today, guys. The car's driving really, really good now. Yeah, I mean, like, I can throw it into corners a lot better now, and I don't feel the car shifting around. It's not clunking over bumps. Feels really, really good. So we just did Collins earlier today too. So make sure to follow us on TikTok to see that. That video is gonna be out probably before this one. And also go binge watch every other video on our channel.
Please.
Later.